Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great Monday so far. And when you see this video, it will be up on a Monday as well at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what I'm doing is talking about increasing credit scores. Michelle over at Free to Fly Budgeting came up with a movement. Now, I know we are still doing April's BCL movement, but Michelle also came up with a movement which is called the TheIAM movement. Let's see, how can I explain it? Sort of like an affirmation. I am brave, I am worthy, whatever you want it to be. So, a few of us, which you can be included in this if you would like, definitely send her a message. So, a few of us budgeters got together and we are talking about different things. So Michelle is talking about being brave. Of course, I'm talking about increasing credit scores. Sweet Kiki over at Sweet Kiki 1 is talking about mental health, and other people are talking about weight loss, finding your voice, money mindset, laundry, beauty, plus more. Only one person will be able to talk about one topic. So if you would like to join in on the fun, definitely hit up Michelle on Instagram or even her YouTube channel at Free to Fly Budgeting to join in on the fun. What I'm doing, of course, is talking about credit scores. So first, do you know the difference between the credit score that you see on Credit Karma, which is the Vantage score, versus your FICO score? Did you know that there was a difference? Did you know that only 90% of lenders use my FICO versus the score that you see on Credit Karma? Or if you didn't know, well, we're going to learn about that today. So when it comes to the Vantage score, it is a real score, but it's not really used. Now, of course, if it was used, everyone would have probably a good score, because I know if I were to check my Credit Karma score right now or my Vantage score, both scores that it give me would be in the 800s versus what I currently have, which all of my scores are around 780, 775, something like that. So when it comes to my FICO, there are 5 different factors that make up your FICO score. One being the amount that you owe. That counts for 30%. So how much you owe on your loans and your credit cards make up 30% of your score. Now that's always based on the entire amount versus how much credit you have. So let's say I only have $12,000 worth of credit in total, but I owe $11,000. Well, that's not good at all. My credit score would be the lowest it can be because I owe a whole lot of money versus not owing a whole lot of money. The second factor would be the credit mix. It counts for 10%. And a credit mix is when your lender pull your report and they see a list of existing accounts and previous accounts that you've had. That makes up your 10%. A good credit mix includes credit cards, which are revolving, home equity loans, student loans, auto loan, mortgage loans, and personal installment accounts. Now, for me, my credit score is a little lower because I don't really have a credit mix. The only thing that shows on my credit at this moment would be my credit cards. I don't have student loans. I don't have auto loan, mortgage, any of that. So what I typically do is just use my credit cards and make sure that I pay them off every single month. The next factor is credit history, And credit history makes up 15% of what your FICO score would be. The age of your credit history is better when you have had your accounts open longer. So let's just take my Care Credit account. I've had that Care Credit account, which was my first ever credit card, for who knows how long. Maybe since 2013 or so. Maybe even longer. I don't remember at the moment. Now, that account with my K Jewelers account, since those two have been open the longest, those are helping me out versus the account that I had with Walmart, which was only open a few years. So that means that with time, your average credit score could go up because of a longer history versus a short history. The next one would be new credit. When you apply for new credit, your average age of your account goes lower. So new credit counts for 10%. How many credit cards do you have, and how many cards are you opening per year? Or if you don't open any, that's a good thing. Now, if you open a credit card every year, is there a reason for you opening that credit card? Are you getting a better deal? The next thing would be the payment history. Payment history makes up 35%, yes, 35% of your credit score. So when it comes to payment history, we want to look at, have you paid your bill on time and by the due date? Have you been late? That plays a factor. All of that stuff like that makes up the FICO score. Now, my FICO scores were not the best at one time. I remember when there's something flying around in here. I remember when I had paid off Fingerhut because, well, I was young and the account wasn't mine, but I thought if I paid it off, it would go away. Guess what? It never went away. That account stayed on my credit report until, I believe, last year is when it went away. So my credit score was in the 600s for one of the credit bureaus until last year, all because I paid something that wasn't mine. So we don't want to do that. And I'm going to end this video here. I will talk more about credit in the next week's video. Also, don't forget the week 6 BCL participants, which is Donna Joe, Happy Me on a Budget, Saving Your Pennies After Budgeting, I think that's it, and Vanilla Budgets. So I have some videos to watch of these ladies, and I need to subscribe to their channels. Definitely check out Free to Fly Budgeting video if you would like to participate. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.